What's up, Libra? Welcome to your reading. I hope you're all having an amazing day. We're going to be seeing what messages want to come through for you, see what you need to look out for, what's coming towards you, what you need to be aware of. Oh my goodness, stop it. I think this was me, so I don't think I'm going to take it. But we do have Luminous Doom trying to peep out. Is there a situation you're kind of in more of a pessimistic approach right now? Iris of the Rainbow. The sooner you deal with whatever this is, the sooner it will pass. Sooner the rainbow will come out. All right. Anyways, we're gonna see what you're dealing with. Could be a little interesting. Some interesting energies that are trying to pop out. Let me know if you enjoy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below. And also, thank you guys so much for 65,000. My channel hit it last week, and I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you, especially like those that have been around for a long time. My goodness, crazy journey we've been on. And also for those that have just recently joined the channel or you're about to, like, welcome. I'm so grateful for you. And yeah, let's get into this energy and see what Spirit has to talk about today. We have the Bright Mother coming out, feminine energy, birthing of something new. We have Mike the Myomancer. Ooh, getting a lot of hints, surprises. We have a Singer of Chalice. Okay, and at the bottom, Unity. So I'm like, why did the first card try and come out? What was it? Luminous Doom? You might be feeling a little bit pessimistic, but I'm here to tell you, like, everything's working out for you. So many doors are opening up for you, Libra. Like, holy crap. And you just have to trust. There is an energy of coming together. We have Unity at the bottom, Singer of Intuition, Lies the Shadow. I see you coming out of a dark period of your life. Or maybe a depression, a funk, just like some sort of struggle here. But yet you've been really like listening to your intuition, following the signs, symbols, synchronicities, trusting the divine, and like it's all working out. And especially this month, because I feel like there's some sort of doorway you're walking through. We have the Bright Mother. Yes, her booty is out. Don't get offended. Oh my goodness. Because I've gotten a few comments like, what the fuck? It's a cartoon. It's anyways. Can't please everybody every day anyways, so whatever. The Bright Mother, vulnerability, feeling exposed, feeling very deeply, very intensely, and yet so much is just about to change. Like, you're on the verge of something brand new taking off. Truly. This is something that will change your life. This is something that will have this lasting impact on not just your life, but other people's lives. Look at all the beings in this card, right? Yes, a lot of nakedness. Okay, it's human body. Okay, get over it. But like, there's so many souls and energies. We have a baby, we have the elderly, like we have whole life and death in this card. And it's showing that you're entering a stage, a cycle in your life that will be something you look back at like many years to come. Many years to come. Mike the Myomancer is definitely more of a card of like the signs, symbols, synchronicities that are always around us, but you don't notice it unless you're aware, unless you're really like tapped in or you're open, receptive to seeing the synchronicities. This is a card of where you are getting hints and little Easter eggs, little surprises from Spirit, showing you the signs, showing you the ways to keep going or what to avoid. And, you know, I'm seeing that there's something about a connection here. Some sort of connection here that will be taking off over the next couple of weeks. Okay, Singer of Chalice. This is kind of like the Ace of Cups. This is a card of love. This is a card of connection. This is a card of healing and forgiveness, as well as expansion, opening up your heart, vulnerability, right? We've seen that. Oh my God, look at how this card just stuck to my arm. It's very humid and sticky where I'm at, and I'm like, it's making me kind of insane. But I love it, but my hair is not loving it, so I mean, whatever. Anyways, who cares? There's this connection, though. There's a connection being brought into your life. I'm not sure if this is romance. I'm not sure if it's platonic, but there's going to be signs. There will be signs. When you meet this person or when you're around this person, you'll know. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. And I just realized I wasn't putting that. I just started my timer now. I don't know how long I've been speaking for, and I didn't even press the timer, so it's been about 4 minutes. Okay, sorry, it's a little chaotic reading so far. A little bit chaotic. And what was at the bottom? Unity. There's someone that you're meant to come together with. There's someone you're meant to cross paths with in this lifetime, but during this month, I'm seeing that there's someone special or someone that someone you're meant to, oh, and I split the deck, Ace of Wands and the Lovers. Maybe it's with a Gemini or a fire sign, but this is someone that you're meant to like kickstart some sort of journey together. So I'm very curious, because I'm just thinking back to the Luminous Doom card, where it's like you may be feeling just like emotional, sensitive. You might be having a hard time staying optimistic, but Spirit really wants you to know that this is a time in your life where a lot is shifting for the better. A lot of doorways are opening up, a lot of new beginnings, especially, look, we have Page of Swords. There's someone that wants to talk to you. Four of Pentacles. You could even be holding back though. Either you want to talk to someone, but you've been holding back, or there's someone who wants to talk to you, but they've been reserving themselves. They've been holding back from sharing this information. I see the energy of reserving someone, or someone's reserving someone? Putting someone on the back burner, like kind of like, okay, not now, later. I'll talk to them later. I'll talk to them later. I'll talk, like, you know, I kind of get that as well. Four of Pentacles, Magician, Ace of Swords, waiting for the right timing. Some of you are like, I'm not fully healed yet. I need more time. I'm not quite there. Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles. There's information that's about to be revealed to you. It has been withheld, or you could be withholding some sort of information because you feel like the timing is just not right, but you're waiting for the go ahead. You're waiting for the signs, symbols, synchronicities in order to go for it. But like, let's see here. Yeah, I just get someone like holding back something they'd like to say. You could be, well, I'm repeating myself. I'm going to stop repeating myself. Let's pull the next card for Libra. We do have Three of Pentacles falling out sideways because this shows uncertainty. The moon's at the bottom. Some of you dealing with a Pisces, with Leo with the sun, Knight of Swords. I see, wow, big turn of events here. Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. I see like Spirit is guiding you towards like taking the reins of the situation. I feel like ball is currently in your court. You're being guided towards initiating something here, and it's a big deal, but part of you, or part of the reason why you haven't done this, is because you're unsure if it's going to work out, or you're having doubts if there will be support, or if this will even go anywhere. There's part of you that's just like not sure if it's worth the effort. Right? And so the moon, the sun, and the Knight of Swords, I think it is going to greatly surprise you. Okay, so that could be why we see the Four of Pentacles, which is like that energy of holding back or even holding on. Like, what are you clinging on to? What are you afraid of? Okay, Spirit's giving you the green light. Spirit's saying it's time to go. Go for it. What are you waiting for? Your intuition's giving you the green light. This is something that's going to be very positive. It's going to be something that adds value to your life. It's going to really brighten your day. So there's some sort of doubt or uncertainty that you have about this. So maybe that's why we've seen Luminous Doom earlier, because that is kind of like assuming the worst, doomsday, right? Okay, let's keep going. Queen of Cups trying to flip out. Could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And the Queen of Cups is someone who's extremely intuitive, very much tapped into their emotions, their heart, and it's important that you continue to really listen and hone into that. We have the Fool and the Four of Wands. Four seem to be a big number for you. 44, maybe you're 44 years old. Or you've been seeing 444, but there's a new beginning here. The door that you're walking through, right? We've seen this earlier. I was like, I feel like you're about to like walk through some sort of doorway, some sort of new chapter of your life that is swinging right open for you. Right open, wide open. Both those words want to come out of my mouth at the same time. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. We have heavy Aries energy. Your intuition though, what's it saying? What's it saying? King of Cups at the bottom. I feel like there's someone that you're going to be very compatible with. We got a King and a Queen of Cups. These are great matches for one another. Very compatible. They understand each other very well. Very emotionally intelligent. Very sensitive. Very like raw, genuine, honest, truthfully, like from the bottom of their heart will love from the most purest form, the purest form of love. So the Fool, Four of Wands. At the bottom, King of Cups, Five of Cups, and Temperance. There is something that you've been having a hard time moving past or healing from, but you know, you're finding your way. You're quite okay. You're quite okay. There's moments where you feel a bit down. There's moments where you feel a little bit heavier. There's some things that you're still working through, processing, but you're not staying stuck. You're using that as fuel. You're using that as like that drive, that push, which is really good. And Yeah, so you're walking through this doorway. Part of you is just like, I don't know if I'm quite ready there. I did see a Two of Pentacles, by the way. Underneath these 3 cards that I looked at the bottom, we do have a Two of Pentacles and even Queen of Swords, where it's showing like you're a bit guarded and you're also just trying to look out for yourself. You're also looking for things that are going to be worth your while. Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Some of you could even be looking for a new job or another source of income. Anyways, I see this doorway that you're walking through is leading towards a lot of stability and a lot of harmony. You could be seeing 1111. What's going on for Libra? What do my Libras need to know right now? The moon. Okay, so the next full moon will be in Capricorn. That is the 10th of July, 10th, 11th. 9 of Cups. So from now to the next full moon, I'm seeing like something you've been praying for, something you've been wishing for, something you truly have been calling in. It's making its way to you. 6 of Swords, 9 of Wands. It's really, this situation is calling for you to be persistent and to believe in some of you may feel like this is impossible, or you feel like it's out of reach, or you feel like it's too difficult, right? 5 of Wands. Maybe you've been experiencing some setbacks or delays or complications, but Spirit is really guiding you to just keep pushing, keep moving. And because I'm literally seeing from now to the next full moon, which if I pull up my calendar, the next full moon is, it's not this Friday, but it's the next Friday. If you're listening to this reading the day I post it, so like 2 Fridays from now, the next full moon. A lot's gonna happen over these next 2 weeks, the next 14 days. I'm seeing. Yeah, and the affirmation, my intuition guides me to the right decision. If there has been some sort of choice that you've been on the fence about, you'll definitely have your mind made up by the full moon in Capricorn. And I see just like a door just swinging wide open for you. Wide open for you. All right, show me more. What's going on for Libra? What do my Libras need to know? Knight of Pentacles. All right, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for more, for something you asked for, but even more. You're getting more than what you asked for, Libra. Justice, it's your energy at the bottom. Justice, Strength, Leo energy, 4 of Cups. There's a situation that's been very troubling, or we even had 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Wow, 4 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords. That's heavy. All right, you've been dealing with some heavier, challenging energies, even a 7 of Wands underneath that. Okay, so you literally have like 4 cards at the bottom underneath Strength, which is saying like, yeah, it hasn't been the easiest of circumstances, right? But it's all serving a purpose. And I think you know that too. Deep down, I think you know that. You have the strength to overcome this. I feel like the tides are turning for you. The scales are balancing out in your favor. Maybe you're waiting on money. Maybe you're waiting on some sort of like approval or acceptance. Not talking about like, when I say that, I'm not talking about like someone approving you, but like you're good enough. I'm talking about like whether it's finances, you're waiting to be accepted into university. You're waiting to get your, sorry. Well, I'm hearing like master's degree. I'm hearing some of you, it's about like a mortgage or like a car loan or like things like that, right? Some of you are dealing with some legal matters too. There's like a hearing, or maybe there's been like a delay in a hearing. Anyway, it's like, it's a lot, right? You're dealing with a lot of things right now that could definitely be a little outside your control. You're having to surrender to and be patient with. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's showing you're going to get there. Knight of Pentacles always crosses the finish line. He always comes out on top, a winner. And for some of you, this is about your finances, your material world, the material plane. Okay, so if you're looking for a new job, I wouldn't be surprised over the next like 2 weeks or so, hopefully within the next 2 weeks or even sooner, right? I would not be surprised if you get that new job, or you get that interview, or you get that acceptance letter, like things like that. I would not be surprised. If anything, I'm claiming this energy for you. Claim it down in the comments below. Write in the comments, I claim this message. Like, just affirm to yourself, because it's literally yours. It's literally yours, okay? But yeah, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. I feel like spirits are really trying to get your attention. This goes back to Mike the Myomancer, the card that talks about symbols, synchronicity, signs. And no, it's not a coincidence. No, you're not being delusional. You're not being like, oh, like woo woo. Like, it's literally, you're getting such clear signals from the universe, and you need to trust in that, and you need to follow that, because it's literally guiding you to this desire, to this wish fulfillment. So keep going, keep on moving. All right. So let's see here. Page of Swords. Let me look into this Page of Swords, because when it first started, I was like, it looks like there's someone who may want to like talk to you, or I remember it looks like someone was like withholding information from you, or you could be with. It's like, let me look into this. Page of Swords for Libra. Why is the Page of Swords here for Libra? Some of you could be signing contracts. There's new deals, agreements, things like that. So definitely double, triple check the fine print. Oh, you know what? I'm just remembering. I think July. I think we'll have Mercury retrograding just this July. I think the post shadow begins within the next week or 9 days, or I can't remember. I think it might be around the 8th or 9th. I'm not sure. Comment down below if you can confirm when Mercury goes retrograde. Because I don't know. I don't think I'll be checking tomorrow. Because it's Canada Day where I'm at. It's like, it's literally anywhere in the world still Canada Day tomorrow, July 1st. So I don't think I'm going to be doing a reading tomorrow. We'll see how the vibes are like. I probably won't. I have a full day tomorrow. But Queen of Pentacles. What am I looking into? I'm sorry. I'm getting so distracted right now. I have a lot on my mind. Not right now. No, I'm like a lot in my mind regarding this reading. Like there's just so much going on. Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign, like a Taurus, maybe a Virgo or a Capricorn. It's like business matters, business deals, or like your studies, your education, or matters of like your health. Maybe it's a doctor or something. Let's see, 5 of Cups and then the 4 of Cups. Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. There's some sort of news coming in. You've been feeling pessimistic though, right? Or you've been assuming, like you've been kind of preparing yourself for some sort of disappointment. I hate that for you. I really do. You've been like, oh, I guess this is just how it is. Wow. Right? I guess that's just how it is. But let me just say, get out of that energy, get out of that mindset, get out of that frequency, because there is some sort of good news coming on in. And there was going to be a big breakthrough, and we have the Empress even underneath that. So I would say, you know, if you've been wanting to ask something, now is the time. You could be like, remember when the Page of Swords with the 4 of Pentacles came out, and it's like holding back from like speaking, or like holding back from asking like a question, getting the answers. You're like, oh, but like if I find out, oh, what if I find it out and it's like bad, or like I don't want to like make it worse for myself. It's like, don't you want to know? Anyways, 3 of Pentacles. Let me look into that, because I see here you're not expecting this. You're not expecting this at all. So 3 of Pentacles. Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Queen of Swords at the bottom. I feel like you're just trying to be very like detached and like aloof, or like logical was a good way to put it. Judgment, 6 of Swords. You're really just trying to be very crystal clear and like not get so emotionally invested here. 3 of Pentacles. Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? King of Swords. Literally, it doesn't even matter. Queen of Swords at the bottom. Now we have the King of Swords flipping out. 3 of Pentacles. Some of you are like the provider of like your family, or you got to make sure that you got your bills paid and your loved ones are taken care of. But man, oh man, can it feel tiring? And also I'm seeing 5 of Swords with the 3 of Pentacles. Could you feel a little bit of like resentment? Like there's these sacrifices that you're having to make. There's things you're having to walk away from in order to make other things in your life work, or like maintain, or like there's a lot here that you're juggling. Oh, I'm seeing also in terms of like relationships, family, friendships, like there seems to be a bit of some tension. There seems to be a bit of this awkwardness, and you're trying to find a solution, or you're trying to resolve this. Okay. The 5 of Swords, 10 of Cups definitely can bring in some misunderstandings, some arguments, and things could get a little ugly. So I would even say with the King of Swords, like watch your tone, because you may be very like, you might not even realize it yourself, but you might be coming across a little bit edgy, a little bit sharper, a bit more dry, not as warm or as like compassionate. And we have the Queen of Cups that came out next, so it's like maybe there's just some people that are seeing a different side of you than they're used to. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, lots of swords coming through. You're having it looks like you're having a hard time moving on from some sort of like heartbreak or loss, or like someone that you had a soulmate connection with, the Lovers. someone that you're very deep and intimate with. Okay, so we have, you know, this, look at this Ace of Pentacles, a brand new opportunity being brought into your life, but the Three of Swords is like, I can't go on. Two of Swords, like, I'm at this crossroad, I can't move on. Like, oh my God, it feels heavy. So I don't know if this is your energy, Libra, if this is someone around you, but yeah, I know. You could be a little in the feelings about a situation like that. Let's see why the Queen of Cups is here. Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups. See, it's like you're moving forwards, but then you're going backwards. You're moving forwards, but then you're reminded of the past. Like, we'll see what's at the bottom, but you know, I also feel like there's a lot of past energies that are still attached to you, / you're still attached to them, and it's pulling on your energetic field, and you're picking up on that with the Queen of Cups. Because remember, Queen of Cups, she's very sensitive, she's very empathic, she can pick up on energies that are miles and miles away. It could be on the other side of the world, it doesn't matter how much space, time, distance, she senses and picks up on everything. And my goodness, can it be very exhausting and draining. So I would also say you're really having to call back your power, call back your energy, protect your energy, cleanse your space, cleanse your home. You know, it's okay to like put your phone away, do not disturb, put it in, you know, a cupboard, your drawer, and just don't look at it for a while. Disconnect a bit. We have the Seven of Cups at the bottom. There's some things from your past that you feel that you might not, you know what, it's not even about feelings, because feelings are whatever, right? Feelings are very intense, but they aren't always fact. Feelings are not fact. The Seven of Cups at the bottom is saying that there are some distortions. There is something that could be make-believe or built on fantasy. Seven of Cups, right? We're seeing this dragon, and she's like riding this dragon, and there's a rainbow, and we have, okay, Magician, Five of Pentacles. There's something here that's not really built on a solid foundation. That's the best way to put it. It's the best way to put it. There's something that's definitely been blown up and out of proportion, and yet with the Magician to the Five of Pentacles, it's not really getting you any further. It's not really getting you any further. It's not furthering your success. It's not furthering your abundance. It's not furthering your love. It's not going anywhere, and it's built on fantasy. Three of Cups is underneath the Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. I mean, it looks like despite all of that, you have a very optimistic approach, and I love that for you. I really do. It's important you don't let your past dictate your future as well, because so many things can change just like that overnight. And maybe you're just being reminded of where you used to be, your past self, where you were a year ago, where you were 5 years ago. You're getting little reminders or flashbacks of like how far you've come, but there's a bit of this energy that's lingering that it's like, you know, not to get caught up in. Why is a Fool here for Libra? Show me clearly. Why is a Fool showing up here for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have the Unknown card. Oh my gosh, so this has not happened yet. Whenever the Unknown card comes out, this is a rare card. This is, you know, this is unique to this specific deck. The Unknown card says that this has not happened yet. You guys are about to walk through this doorway. You can't even see it. You literally, oh my God, look, the Eight of Swords at the bottom. You can't even see this coming. We're going to look into this. I'm going to try and dive into this and prepare you as best as possible if Spirit allows me to, because maybe we're not supposed to know all the answers today. But the Unknown card, this is a card of really like leaning into your intuition, sensing things before it happens. Dreams, man. What are your dreams telling you? Comment down below if you've been having any crazy dreams or symbolism, symbolic signs, animals, people, lessons that you are witnessing, recognizing in your dreams, certain pattern cycles, because it's coming through for a freaking reason, and it's showing you something that is on its way to you. This is a card of magic. This is a card of manifestation. It's truly a very interesting time. And so Eight of Swords, I'm gonna actually pull more cards on this, but let me just say, you have no freaking clue. You have no idea, but it feels good. I don't want to make you feel like nervous or anxious or be like, oh my God, we have the Tower coming out. It's like, you in for a surprise. King of Cups at the bottom. You're gonna be feeling some very intense emotions. Let me tell you that. Let's see. Tell me the Fool for Libra. Why is the Fool here for Libra? What can you tell Libra about this? Seven of Wands. Look at this. You're rising up from the struggles, from the stress, from the challenges. You are ascending. You are proving yourself wrong and proving others wrong. And that might also be surprising others. Let's see. The Fool. It's kind of like your Phoenix Rising moment. We do have the Devil. Wow. So you know what? You're not falling back into temptation. You are rising. Look at how he has the shield. You're protecting yourself from something that is harmful to you, or something that is like, it's like tempting to go back, but you are showing that you cannot be controlled. You cannot be played. You are not who you used to be. You've outgrown that version of yourself, those old habits, old ways, mindsets. Like, you truly have changed. And I don't think maybe that's what's unknown, right? The unknown card. It's like people are not aware of the person you are today. They're attached to this old version of you in their head. The last interaction you had, that could have been years ago. It could have been a long ass time, and they are still attached to this old identity that you had. You aren't that person anymore. You've changed, you've grown, you have shifted so much for the better. And I think that you may just surprise some of these people. This is similar that came through at the end of Aries reading as well. If you got any Aries placements, I feel like there's an energy of you proving yourself wrong, as well as proving others that doubted you, people that didn't believe in you, people who didn't support you, support your dreams or your visions, or they kind of like laughed at what you were doing. They thought what you were doing was weird, or like, I don't know. I think like your energy probably intimidated them, and they were afraid of their own selves. And so they were projecting that onto you and the relationship. And so anyways, Page of Cups at the bottom, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. I'm seeing there's these things that you feel very connected to, and this is definitely going to be a major focus. Like, whatever that you feel very invested in currently seems to be a huge focus over the next couple of weeks, like, you know, maybe the next 2 weeks or so. It looks like this is something that you're continuing to expand and build on. And I am seeing something come up again about the full moon in Capricorn. So, but it's not really telling me a whole lot. It's showing you're like passing some sort of test. I use that term loosely, test with flying colors, because there is this temptation to like get sucked back into something from your past, or like familiar, or something that you've outgrown. But it looks as if, I mean, fuck, what's around the corner? What's on the other side of this mountain? The Unknown card with the Tower. This is full of surprises. And it's not quite telling us what it is, but it's showing that it's built off the foundation you've already laid. It's just expanding on that, but it's not telling me much more. So let me just keep moving forwards. Let me see why the Four of Wands is here. Four of Wands is definitely a card of celebration, achievement. You've reached like the checkpoint. There's so much more to go on this journey, but you've made good progress. But this is also like a time where you need to allow yourself to rest, to celebrate your achievements, and enjoy where you're at. Be more present, slow down a little bit if you like. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, slow down. You don't have to be all rushing and hustling all the freaking time. You're allowed to just appreciate, be present, and enjoy your wins, big or small. Okay, let's see why the Four of Wands is here. This card trying to flip out Six of Pentacles. Okay, Four of Wands for Libra. Why is the Four of Wands here? Big freaking stack. Big freaking stack. Eight of Cups. How many is this? 2, 3. I mean, I guess if I feel guided towards it, I'll take it. I feel guided towards it, so we will take it, okay? I normally don't do stacks like that, but today I will. So, Four of Wands with the Six of Pentacles. This is great in terms of like your relationships, friendships, romance, definitely showing a lot of balance, seeing a lot of harmony, really just being in this appreciation and enjoying each other's company, which is great. Love that for you. Then we have Eight of Cups. So, Four of Wands, Eight of Cups. There are some things that you are turning your back on. There are some things you're leaving behind. There are some people that you just don't see fit in your current reality, and that's totally cool. That's totally fine. Some of you may also be moving or searching for a new home. You could even be traveling, going on some sort of like adventure. Underneath the Eight of Cups, we do have the Seven of Cups. You have a lot of options available at your fingertips. It's about like making a choice. Like you have all these options. What are you going to choose? You have to choose. You have to make your selection. Page of Cups underneath that with the 9 of Cups. Look at all the cups. What? Let me just go through these cards. Honestly, Page of Cups, 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups. What? Oh my God, all these cups. 2 of Pentacles and then 2 of Swords. Oh, a big decision, a big choice, a big decision. Okay. So let me look at these cups for a second. 8 of Cups, 7, Page to the 9 and to the 3. Let's see here. You're leaving behind the fantasy, the make-believe, the bullshit, the sugarcoating, blow smoke up your ass. You're leaving behind the fake, leaving behind the frauds, you know, leaving behind the inauthentic communication with people that don't really tell you how they feel. They just tell you what you want to hear, but it's not authentic to them and their actions. 8 of Cups, or sorry, well, yeah, let me show you all 3 of these cards. 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Page of Cups. You're having conversations with some people in your life, and it's definitely make or break energy of like what's real, what isn't. And I feel like, again, something about this full moon in Capricorn that may be revealing these things throughout the next couple of weeks. So keep your eyes peeled for that, because literally these 3 cards, the Page of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups, full moon, full moon, full moon. Should I pull you a Moonology card? Maybe we will. Maybe we will. I think I will, because the Moon and the Knight of Pentacles, which will be the next cards if I clarify them, I feel like I'm going to use the Moonology in this reading. Okay, so having some conversations, even just talks about the future plans, about your own goals, about your own desires, good talks with people that you trust, people that, you know, your ride or dies, people that you really respect, you get along with, it's mutual, it's reciprocated, and you always have the best times together. I see that there will be plans that you make, some, let's see, 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. Some sort of crossroad here. This is at the bottom, yeah. So what would this crossroad be? Okay, so we're gonna look into this crossroad, and then we'll see the Moon and the Knight of Pentacles with the Moonology and see like what doorway is opening. Let me look into this choice that you have. The fact that you have 2 2s, that's quite wild. Definitely some sort of, you're trying to balance something out, you need more answers or more information though. Okay, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords for Libra. Why are these 2s here? 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords for Libra. 5 of Swords. There's some people that have hurt you and you're not quite sure if you can move on from that or move past that or forgive them even. Fool. Can you? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords for Libra, 7 of Wands, 2 of Wands, again, 2 of Wands, so 2, 2, 2, the 2s coming through. There's something that you feel a bit uncomfortable with. There's something, do you feel like a boundary's been crossed? Or you might not feel this way right now, but over the next couple of weeks, you may feel as if someone has crossed a boundary or disrespected you or hurt you and was intentional with it. Was it intentional or was it just, what's at the bottom? Chariot. I would say Chariot is kind of intentional here. Okay. There's some sort of confrontation you may have, or you're going back and forth of, is it worth addressing? Like you may have come to this situation before, maybe with the same people, and you're like, you've addressed this matter, you've talked about it before, you've had this issue before, but nothing has changed. And so you're here again, you're like, is it even worth discussing at this point? Should I not? The World. Well, the World is a card that talks about a cycle completing, the end, closing of a door. So if you're like, well, do I confront this? Do I speak up about this? Star at the bottom, 7 of Pentacles, Judgment, 8 of Wands. I mean, you definitely could, and you might get a different outcome. You definitely could, you might get a different outcome. There's something you have to confront, and it might scare you, or it might intimidate you, or you might feel a bit overwhelmed or uncomfortable or like completely out of your element here. But I see that this would be good for you. Regardless of what happens next, I see that by you like standing up for yourself, because I do think you need to stand up for yourself. And like if you're not being respected, then it's time to walk away, or it's time to leave behind something that's just, it's not serving you anymore. But yeah, I'm seeing you're definitely at some sort of crossroad here. And you're basically in between two different phases of your life. The world with the Fool, you're definitely going through this massive transition in your life, and it's like one door is closing, another door is opening, and I feel like Spirit is kind of guiding you towards like moving with the new rather than the old. Okay, so we have the Star, the Seven of Pentacles, Judgment, and then the Eight of Wands. And this is basically saying like your hopes, your dreams, your desires, they're coming, they're on their way. Be patient, trust the process. You're in this preparation time, preparing for what's to come. And then I feel like, you know, if you ever do a race or a marathon and they do like well, I guess they don't do this in here in Canada with the gun. Or like, I don't know I think they have like a blank, like, you know, the fake gun, the blanks, where it's the loud sound. It's like they shoot the gun. It's like, it's go time. Let's go. Let's get it. It's like, I don't know. I get this sense of knowing when the time is right. But like, in regards to what? I kind of don't know. Like, I feel like I've forgotten this reading. I gotta be honest, but it's been a day, y'all. You don't even know. It's been a day. And tomorrow's gonna be another day. And the day after that. Life be life. And it's not bad. It's all good. I'm just like, my goodness, so much. July is gonna be crazy. I already know. Gotta get grounded. I mean, I am grounded. Don't get me wrong. I'm grounded. But I'm just doing some reading sometimes as I'm in channel mode. I'm like, I literally don't remember what the heck we talked about. I'm gonna have to go through this reading at the end. So the Moon and the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what's coming towards you and what you need to keep your eyes peeled for, Libra, okay? During this transition, during this change. Tell me about the Moon and the Knight of Pentacles. What's coming towards Libra? What do my Libras need to know? Look out for, be aware of. Doors that are closing, doors that are opening. Tell me about the Moon and the Knight of Pentacles for Libra. Anything? Oh, they're quiet. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, look, new moon in Aries. Time to take action you're very close to achieving your goal. So what is your goal, Libra? What's your goal? What is your intention? What is your plan? What's the bigger picture look like? I don't care if the bigger picture is just what you're going to do from now to the end of the week, or if it's talking about the next month, if it's talking about the next year, or if it's talking about 5-year plan, or longer. What is your intention? What is your goal? What's the bigger picture? What's the plan? Because Spirit is saying it's time to go. It's time to take action. It's time to get moving, and you're freaking close to achieving whatever this is, but you got to keep moving. Tell me about the Moon, Knight of Pentacles. Look at how nothing's coming out. The Moon, Knight of Pentacles. One more shuffle. I'm gonna try one more, and if that's it, then that's it. Tell me the Moon, Knight of Pentacles for Libra. What doors are opening? What doors are closing? Anything that Libra needs to look out for. Ooh, new romantic cycle begins, and it's your energy, Libra. You got 2 doors opening up, and the answers you need are coming. Answers you need are on their way. Gemini energy, okay? You have so many doors opening up. You got a romantic cycle opening up. You got, well, what's at the bottom? Besides new moon in Gemini, your dreams need a practical plan and adjustments are required. Okay, so planning, more research, more structure, well, just, you need a plan. What's the plan, y'all? Come up with a plan. It doesn't have to be an extreme, significant plan, but just having a plan so it can be a nice guideline. Plans always change, right? Plans always freaking change. But if you have a general idea of what it looks like, that's gonna help you so much achieve whatever this goal, this desire is. Whether it be romance, whether it be money, whether it be your own personal goals, I don't care what your intentions are, what you're focused on. You're gonna do it. You're gonna achieve it. You're gonna do great. Okay. So that's all I can really see. I'm seeing from now to the next full moon, which is, like I said, July 10th. Things are getting moving. Things are rolling. And you're getting the signs, the symbols, the green light. You're literally getting the green light. It's time to get going. It's time to get moving, okay? So, I don't remember the middle of this reading. But it doesn't matter. It's not for me. It's for you. I hope you find this helpful. I love you. I appreciate you. Comment down below if it helps or if it makes sense, what your situation is. Would love to hear back from you. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and I will see you later, Libra. Have a wonderful day. Bye.